What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, and make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content we have coming out. Now, for this video, we're going to be jumping into the United States of Captain America, issue number 2. And if you didn't catch issue number 1, go ahead and check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on in this line. Now, this is written by Christopher Cantwell, and the artist is Dale Eagleson. And in the last issue, what we saw was Captain America's shield being stolen. Some kind of speedster came in and took it from him. Dressed as Captain America, having no idea who this is, he enlists the help of Sam Wilson. And while they're trying to track down this shield thief, this is when they run into the network of Captain Americas. Individuals who are doing the groundwork while the Avengers and everybody else are fighting aliens, whatever space beings are coming, whatever world-ending event is coming near. While this network, they're working on the ground, fighting inequality, fighting injustice, trying to help their communities in any way they can. The stuff that the big guys just don't have time for. And with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright guys, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And as Captain America sits here and looks over this land, the land that once held one of the worst battles in American history, and reminiscing of his early days of being a 10-year-old visiting this place, needing to go to the bathroom so bad and almost desecrating the land because of it, not realizing what value this land holds, why this land is sacred. And now, after everything he has been through, he looks upon this land at the damage that we did to one another, and lately it has him questioning, did we actually ever come back from that? After hurting each other so deeply, have we truly healed from those wounds? But his thoughts are cut off because he sees the arrival of Sam Wilson. In full Captain America gear, they're ready to go check out this new Captain America attack, happening 2 days prior near Harrisburg. A woman was arrested for busting up a water main line that was supposed to be for the entire city, that was going to bring fresh water into the city. And they say that she dresses as one of the Captain Americas. And so, assuming that she may be a part of this network, they want to go investigate, see exactly what happened. And realizing they don't have the full story here, this girl Nichelle Wright, she doesn't appear to be some kind of domestic terrorist. At least by not their accounts. By everything she has done, by everything that they can tell, she seems to be like an upstanding citizen that just wants to help her community. And so this seems out of character, and they want to investigate it further. With them deeming her a domestic terrorist, this really sits uneasy with Steve. You know, he's been labeled that before. And so when people start to label individuals in this manner, it can be very dangerous. And that's what will pick us up a few hours later. Them making their way to the city, arriving not realizing how bad this truly is. This water main was huge. It was a gigantic water main going right through the middle of the city. And because of this, it's going to displace a lot of people. A lot of people are going to end up homeless because of this. And while they're investigating this, 2 locals come up, one of them saying that Nichelle would never do something of this nature. This community may have its problems, it may have its issues, but she does nothing but try to help this community. And though she does dress up like Captain America and she does try to play vigilante, at the end of the day, this is not something she would do. Simply because she's the reason this fresh water was even coming here to begin with. Because of her countless sit-ins and protests, she finally made the city do something. And as Steve gets a closer look at the pipe, he has Sam come down there and bring the shield. Bringing the shield down there, he gets a glimpse and tries to measure up and sees that this happened because of his shield. The shield that was stolen from him is what broke this. So our speedster is the one to blame for this. And it looks like they're trying to frame Nichelle. They're trying to frame her for this and make the Captain Americas look bad. And Sam asked him, like, why do you need my shield? I thought I thought you would at least have a couple of these lying around somewhere. Like, why don't you have another shield? And this is when he shows us his shield. A shield that Tony Stark created for him. And with the press of a button, we see the shield pop out looking like a hologram almost, but having the strength to take on bullets. Now, not really knowing what to do from here, they want to try to talk to the girl, try to find her, because right now she's in jail. And so that is their go-to, to find out why she is still alive, because the last Captain America that was attacked, they tried killing. But they know for certain that this is all an attempt to make Captain America look bad, to make the symbol look bad. And while they're having this conversation, this is where we see our Captain America speedster come running in and knocking them to the side, telling both of them that that is exactly the idea, to create this hate for Captain America and let it grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And as the Captain America speedster is trying to go toe to toe with both Sam and Steve, he is definitely outmatched here no matter how fast he is. But he is not alone, and this is where we see a female carrying a pistol, wearing a mask of the American flag. And she puts one right in the shoulder of Sam, letting him know that the next shot is going to paralyze him. With Steve seeing this, he goes to try to block it with his shield, but he was unable to, because it appears that Tony Stark didn't make this shield waterproof, like not even for a freaking second. Captain America is super freaking irritated, ends up picking up some driftwood and throwing it at this chick, and the speedster grabs her and they take off. And a little bit later, they're trying to figure out exactly why they're still here. Why they're still here days after the attack. And they can only assume it's because they're here to kill the girl. That the police were able to get to her first. And so they have come to finish off the job. Because they have come to kill Captain America. The entire symbol, the idea behind it, the entire dream that is Captain America. They have come to kill it. And that means the entire network of Captain Americas. And so Sam and Steve, they make their way into the police station. Going inside the station, they're only met with hostility. Because the sheriff, at the end of the day, he was happy to bring this girl in. She's really caused nothing but problems for them. From her sit-ins to her protests to demanding this water pipe, it's caused nothing but trouble for him. And so her being here, it really alleviates all of his issues. Not only that, but some very important people, they didn't want this water pipe built. Not only that, but they're taking off this wannabe Captain America vigilante. So at the end of the day, they see it as a win-win. Now, they don't outright say it here, but this cop appears to just have a vendetta against this girl, saying that she meets the profile. He doesn't outright say it's because she's black, but it really seems like this solves all of his problems. Regardless if it's skin color or not, he is framing this girl and he is not listening to the evidence at hand. He is listening to the powers that be, and he is going to arrest and take down an innocent girl just so all the paperwork is right. And Sam loses it. Sam snaps, grabs this guy, and throws him. You know, Steve said they might have to break some of the rules. And Sam said, you know, why not start now? Why not start with this douchebag cop? And so with this guy being out of the way, they make their way into the holding cell, where there's another police officer, but after he sees it as Captain America, he's glad to see him. Because he already knew, like, this didn't feel right. This whole situation felt off. We knew that she wasn't responsible for this. And so he's glad that, you know, Captain America is here to step in and be able to take the reins on this. And so we see our two Captain Americas break out Nichelle. But breaking her out, she doesn't seem like she wants to even mess around with Captain America. She's acting almost as she's too good for him. She's acting super snobby, saying that she's got this. Like, thanks for breaking me out of jail, but I'm gonna go do the rest of this on my own. You know, she's trying not to be offensive, but at the same time, she really is. Letting them know, you know, I know you guys got some grand scheme going on or grand adventure you need to go on, but us network of Captain Americas, we fight on the ground, we don't fight in the clouds. And with that, she picks up her shield and she walks out of the room. Now, as these three Captain Americas make their way out, the sheriff, he tries to go to stop them, but he knows he's not going to be able to do anything. But this is when things go sideways super quick. Seeing some headlights at the doorway, she tells everybody to get down, jumping and saving the sheriff's life that did not like her, because right now they are getting sprayed with gunfire. A fully automatic, mounted, appearing to be 50 cal machine gun just completely letting loose on the inside of this police officer's department. And as these rounds are completely tearing apart everything on the inside, this is where we see Cap stand up and use the shield that Tony Stark created for him, blocking all of the bullets that are coming in. Captain America starts talking crap to them, but at the end of the day, they are not here to kill him. They don't want him dead. They want to kill the network of Captain Americas, the nobodies that nobody knows about. Because if they were to kill Steve Rogers or Sam Wilson, they would make them a martyr. And that is exactly what they're trying not to do. They're trying to turn the populace against Captain America. And you can only do that if Captain America is still alive, saying that they want to break the symbol that is Captain America. And because nobody knows this network of Captain Americas, they're nobodies. And so they're gonna use them to trash the name of Captain America. And ending this conversation with a giant blast from a flamethrower, filling up the entire doorway. They use this to make their escape. And with them being out of here, Nichelle lets them know, like, I'm not on board with this whole we're not going to track them down. I still have work to do here, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. And she lets them know, the Captain America network, they take the idea of you and they make it real for the people that you don't have time for, or the people that you don't think about. Now, Sam tries to defend us and let them know, like, we don't ignore people. We try to help out everybody we can. But she lets them know, like, we get it. You have the Avengers, you have space aliens, all of this craziness that you're having to deal with. But down here, we've got poison water. We got street crime, we got inequality, and we have crooked cops. Though it's not every one of them, they are occasionally crooked. And she doesn't want to get taken wrong here. They all respect Captain America. They respect him and everything he does and everything he represents. But as it stands, she can't walk away from this community. That's exactly why this community has been put in place. And so with that, she makes her exit. And Sam and Steve, realizing that the heat is truly going to be on them now, no matter if they are the real Captain America or not. After everything that just happened here, with the sheriff, with this place getting shut up, with Captain America's now getting blamed across the country, it's going to start painting a target on his back. And it's something that they're going to have to prepare for. Now, as our two bad guys get away, we learn that one of them is Speed Demon, which makes absolute sense, him being the speedster. And the other individual is Sin, telling Speed Demon that she wants to go by the name of Superior. And it appears that these two are the ones responsible. The goal is to take out Captain America, make him to where the populace turns against him. Because if you can turn the populace against Captain America, if you take away that symbol of hope, you have a good chance of being able to take down America, using the tactic of conquering and dividing. This is the end goal, to divide America by using the Captain Americas to do so, using the biggest beacon of hope America currently has. By turning the populace against one another, turning them against Captain America, you create a divide bigger than any in American history. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I know a lot of individuals are extremely happy with how political it is in some aspects, with the topics that it's tackling, from police brutality, wrongful arrest, with our water being poisoned. There's a lot of politically charged topics in here. So I can understand why some people don't like it. But at the same time, I feel like these are important topics to talk about, and why not, if anybody, have Captain America tackle these topics? Because at the end of the day, we can't ignore that these topics exist. And together we have to find a compromise. We have to find some kind of unity in all of this. And I really think this is what this comic is about, is finding that unity. No matter who tries to divide us, we the people, no matter what affiliation you are, we as a people need to come together, try and set aside our differences and work together. not let the outside sources divide us. And I think this can be said even on a humanitarian aspect, on a global aspect. You know, each individual nation needs to be able to find that compromise. Though you may not agree with another nation, you may not agree with another people, that we can all coexist. We can find a way to live together. Because at the end of the day, is that not the dream? So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have not yet, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content we have coming out. And until the next breakdown.